Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with Wonder Dog Yoga, bringing you Know That I Love to Know. One of the adages is that in all things give thanks. Now that's easily batted about, but can you think of times in your life that you didn't seem to be very thankful? Probably so. In fact, you might be in a situation within your life right now, you might say, what do I got to be thankful for about this? Here's the challenge. If you look for the good, you'll find it. If you recognize that everything you're experiencing and everything you're going through and everything that's happening to you is ultimately for your highest good, then you can accept and know that while this experience right now may seem difficult, it's bringing you to a greater realization of who you really are, greater realization of life expressing by means of you. Now, the hard part is that sometimes that greater expression of life by means of you isn't quite what you planned on. You know, it says sometimes that life is what happens when you're making other plans. I think too often times we get attached to what things look like, what our jobs look like, our titles, how much money we make. But truth be known, is if you're expressing love, if you're expressing kindness, if you're helping to uplift the world in anything you do, in any way, you could be an auto mechanic, you could be a garbage man, you could be a milkman. I don't know, do they still have milkmen? You could be anything at all. Doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, Indigenous Peoples Day today. Whatever it is that you wanted to be, just be it. And be okay with that. I think I mentioned the other day that the eagle doesn't begrudge the duck because it can swim so well and it can't. Sometimes we're eagles begrudging ducks. Now you might tell me, oh, well, what about the Holocaust? What about children starving? What about this? What about that? Well, first thing I know is that I don't know everything. But this I can understand, that life's eternal. And what seems like appearance of passing on to another life experience, it's just that. Going on to another life experience, because folks, energy, intelligent energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed or converted. And that's what we teach. The you that you are immortal. Just like all the people that have come before us. And all the people that are passing one way or another today, they're eternal beings. Nobody gets out of this life experience in the same bodysuit. Eventually, everybody leaves us. Eventually, we leave everybody. But who we really are goes with us. Who we really are is eternal. So let's look for the good in everything, not for the tragedy. Let's look to see what good can come from seeming misery, from seeming disaster, from seeming terrible situations. Find some good. Find some way that can be of use to expressing a greater idea of life or a great idea of love. Perhaps what it is, it's a call for you to help those that are in those situations. Maybe it's calling for you to help feed the starving children. Perhaps it's for you to stand up for equal rights and justice. Perhaps it's you John F. Kennedy said, stop asking for your country to do something for you. Ask what you can do for your country. To paraphrase that, we might stop asking God for what God can do and start doing what we can do for God. And along that lines, it's keeping our minds stayed on the good. That's all for tonight. Stay tuned tomorrow, and you're going to probably have a love note from sunny Southern California, sunny Southern Florida, brought to you by Reverend Dr. Maxine. We're embarking on a trip tomorrow, and we're taking you with us. So I'll be seeing you on Wednesday, and she'll see you tomorrow. Know your love. Bye-bye.